Hi, this is Texas Tiger Diggs. I'm going to do something here that's kind of unusual. I went out again today and dug a lot of pull tabs. I'm not yet out to the parks that I've been telling you about lately. I had to wait around for a delivery, and that really made me happy when the delivery came at 4 in the afternoon. Uh, Too late for me actually getting any good detecting. Well, it leaves me 3 hours, but I also have other things to do today. But tomorrow, barring rain, this is going to be a great detecting day. But as I was out here digging pull tabs, I'm still in various areas that I know probably don't have high conductivity targets anymore. And I'm popping pull tabs in small foil, and you see a combination of that here. All right. As I was doing this, and I was thinking of this before I left, and the question is the value of gold. Now, I'm not talking about the value of gold as a what would you call it, as a mineral, as a product. I can't even think of the correct term for it. It'll come to me in the middle of what I'm doing. But let's just say the value of gold to metal detectorists is a lot to do with pride. But let's get mercenary here for a second. I'm pulling pull tabs in search of gold, and I've been pulling pull tabs for an extensive period of time. I don't know. I'm sure I've got several, 200-300 pull tabs, probably more, that I've dug up over the last month or so. Now, these pull tabs have not been an exclusive part of my hunts, because I found the silver bracelets, I found silver rings, etc. I found clad. So this is an extreme example, and like I say, it's what the physicists call a thought experiment. This is what Einstein did when he thought up the theory of relativity and etc. If you read the thing, I'm not that smart, not even close, not even in the ballpark, but I can copy what smart people do badly. So here we go. If it's going to take us 500 to 1,000 pull tabs to find a single piece of gold, then if you're going to look at this as a very mercenary way, gold is nothing more than a yellow piece of metal with an extraordinary value. Then you have to begin to think about things, and this is this. If these 500 pull tabs, or let's say 1,000 pull tabs, let's say it takes 1,000 pull tabs to get a sizable piece of gold. Let's just say 1,000 pull tabs, and let's replace it with 1,000 quarters. Okay, that's $250 in quarters. Great. That's not bad, and that's not like I said, this is a flight of fancy, but it does does create a good conclusion or a way of thinking that everybody might not adhere to or might not even believe, but it's something that you have to think about. And let's just say I find a gold band, and let's say that gold band might be worth 120, 130. As if it's a monster, 250. Okay, so in two of these three situations, I have spent $250 worth of effort. If you consider the effort for getting each one of these pull tabs, let's say as a quarter, I've spent $250 worth of effort, and at best, let's say I make $250, maybe $350, maybe a little bit more. So at that, I've got $100 balance of or payment for effort. So if I have that $250 deficit in effort, then finding a single gold ring is going to make up that deficit, bring me back up to level, or bring me back up to no effort. So prospecting, and I'm going to continue to prospect because I don't believe the gold is a one-to-one value with the material value. I don't believe that. To detectorists, it's a badge of honor, it's a badge of pride. So don't think I'm saying that here. But it's something to think about. Now, this brings up an idea, and I've seen this on some of the forums, because I do a lot of forum hopping. I'm a member of one or two. Uh, if you look at the forums, now you see some people who have come up with techniques, usually using notching, especially for Tesoros, Golden UMAX, Cortez, and I also believe De Leon, they do notching. And of course, you can do notching with several of the other higher end machines. You can do notching with my Deus, etc. So so what you can do then is you can eliminate to some degree some of these pull tabs. Now, what you do when you eliminate some of these pull tabs is you also eliminate a percentage of the gold you would have found if you had ignored that pull tab. So now, but what you also have done by ignoring that pull tab, when you do find the gold, you've expended less effort. You haven't expended that $250 worth of effort, the effort to pick up, to dig up, and all of those other pull tabs. So there's also a counterbalance there. So you're getting less gold, but you're expending less effort to get it. It's something you have to think about. I'm not saying this is just a pure dollars and cents thing. Because like I said, I'm not planning to stop digging pull tabs in the near future until I get so much gold it becomes boring to me, and I don't see that happening practically. So here we go. So those who dig everything, I'm among that class now. Those people who dig everything, great class, great people, and great patience. This is not an argument that holds any water. But to people who can get frustrated with getting pull tab after pull tab after pull tab, because when you get a pull tab signal and you dig it, the odds of it being a diamond ring are remote. You're going to be pulling out a pull tab, or you're going to be pulling out a square tab. Some of these were high conductivity targets, so we moved those off. You're going to be pulling out foil, etc., high conductivity bad targets. You're going to be pulling foil, etc. The majority of the time, when I see a 40 or 45 or somewhere in that range on my XP Deus, I'm running ID norm. It doesn't really matter because I'm running 18 kilohertz. So I know that I'm digging up foil. Now, there's a good chance that one of these days I'll pop up and boom, there's a little diamond ring or a little gold ring. Now, I haven't factored diamonds into this deal yet, so I'm just going up pure gold just for the theory. So this is what we've got to think about. I have no problem with those who compromise, who just say, I'm going to notch out a small portion of the garbage I get with the knowledge that I am probably going to miss some gold. That's their choice. And they've got a great thing to happen to them is they're not going to see the gold they miss. So it's not like this, I missed that piece of gold 3 or 4 or 5, 6 or 7, 8 hunts back. It's not gonna be, because you're not gonna know you missed it. When you find the gold, you've expended less effort. Now, like I said, that's all up to the digger or the metal detectorist, etc. So gold is in the eyes of the digger in this case. So you expend the effort you want to expend, and those of us who dig everything, and I'm a member of that club. I don't promise to always stay a member of that club, but I'm a member of that club now, and who knows, I may stay there permanently. Those who dig everything and those who dig most things, neither side should look on the other side as being inferior. It's all an effort to reward calculation. So if you think your effort is sufficient at 50% or 53% of possible gold return, that's your business. Nobody should give you any problem. If you believe that you should dig everything on that outside chance and it's going to come through, you're going to find some gold, you're going to spend a whole lot more effort to find that piece of gold. But you may find every piece of gold that you eventually bring your coil across, with exceptions. Nothing's ever perfect. But you're going to expend effort to get it. So that's all I've got today. The hunts begin in earnest tomorrow, and I've got some new stuff. I might do a video on that either tomorrow, maybe tonight, and then upload it tomorrow or something, so I don't overwhelm you. So that's all I've got to say. So if you want to go out and you want to use your notching to knock out some of these pull tabs, with the realization you're going to cost yourself some gold, but the realization you're not going to cost yourself all the gold, according to how you manipulate it. It's an art form. I would study the form. I would tinker with my notch. I would get me some gold rings and I would test. A variety from small to large if you've got that availability. Not everybody does. I don't, but I do have female friends who probably could have aided me in this without a whole lot of effort if I requested. So I might do that one day. But so here we go. So expend the effort you want to get the reward you want, and nobody has any reason at all to give you any criticism. Well, that's all I've got, and like I said, the digs begin in earnest tomorrow. So this is Texas Tiger Diggs, putting up the pen and the lesson and the bad imitation of a genius, and I will see you at the next hunt or at the next dig.